It's been more than a month since the tragic flood that devastated a number of localities, mainly in Lower Silesia and the Opole region. Residents of the flooded areas, with tremendous efforts, are trying to rebuild their homes. It's already getting back to normal a little bit, but there's still a long way to go in order for all this to return to normal and for the people who were flooded by the river to be able to live normally. However, the grassroots involvement of residents and volunteers is not enough to bring ruined villages back to life. In the elements, thousands of people lost what they had worked for all their lives: homes, possessions and jobs. The Polish government has promised financial support for flood victims. What does that support look like in reality?
Na chwilę obecną były wypłaty.
At the moment, there were payments in the lowest amount thresholds. Residents paid amounts of 2,000. Some residents received 8,000 each. However, for those targeted large-scale needs that will bring apartments, homes and businesses to their pre-flood condition, well, we've not yet received such payments. The Nia Zalesna portal asked the Ministry of Internal Affairs and Administration about the scale of aid given to flood victims. It turned out that this time, too, from the large cloud of promises made by Donald Tusk, very little rain has fallen. As of the 23rd of October this year, benefits of up to 200,000 zloty have been paid out in the amount of more than 2.6 million zloty to 59 families. Applications for benefits of up to 100,000 zloty are flowing and being processed. We anticipate that the disbursement process will start exponentially in the coming days. This means that only 59 families have received funds to rebuild their homes. Given the scale of the destruction, this number is dramatically small. The likely number of households that are waiting for this money is about 14,000 households that are waiting for Donald Tusk's government to finally transfer funds for reconstruction. The ministry explains that employees of the social assistance centres are processing requests for support on a continuing basis. Applications for disbursements are still being accepted on a continuing basis. Each application must be properly verified by a social assistance centre employee in order for the aid to reach the affected people. The employees of the social assistance centres have been working very hard and beyond the call of duty since the beginning of the flood, often being victims themselves. At this rate, it is difficult to count on the needed aid reaching the people in time. Winter is coming. People have lost their homes, their businesses, their fields, and they don't even know if they can spend money on repairs, on painting their walls, so that they have time to dry out before winter. Law and Justice blames the government for this situation. The very fact that the flood victims are still not being supported as they should be is a matter that shows the indolence of those in power. Applications for financial support to rebuild houses or apartments may be submitted until the 15th of March next year.